Hello, this is Left Turn Productions, and welcome to the heat races of the Summer Dirt Derby. Here on this channel, we are here at Azuria Speedway for 4 heats with 6 to 7 cars each, and we will decide the field, the starting grid for the main event. But there are only 24 spots with 26 cars on the entry list. 26 cars out here today. 2 drivers will not make the show. So let's see who will miss the show. So here's heat race number 1 now. You see Brendan Creason, he was fastest in qualifying. His car seems to be a leg up ahead of the others here. Flammable Camaro, Grant Hoover, Caleb Marinelli, TGR Films, Laker Productions, and Holographic Taco round out that part of the field. So now, you see the 7 cars coming around turn number 4. 5 laps for this heat. Green flag is in the air. Already you see Brendan Creason starting to pull away. Grant Hoover's taking over second, as the inside seems to be the way to go, at least on the restarts. Hoover now catching up to Brendan Creason as we get to lap number 2. Hoover trying the outside now. Here comes TGR Films to the inside, trying to take second. Grant Hoover pulls a big block. Creason's still in the lead. Grant Hoover trying to get underneath. Creason slid a little wide there. Oh, contact between the 51 and the 71, and that ruined Grant Hoover's momentum, and now he has to get back by the 71 and the 69. Oh, maybe a little payback there for Grant Hoover. He got into the back of TGR Films and got right back by. And now you can see them all hugging the bottom there. Coming to, I think, 2 laps to go here. Creason still has the lead. Flammable Camaro second. Now here comes Grant Hoover trying to get past Flammable Camaro. As you can see, some damage on the wall. Laker Productions actually hit it and is slow on the bottom of the track. Anyway, I think this is the white flag right here. Hoover slid up. Here comes Flammable Camaro to the inside. White flag is in the air, I believe. Hoover and Camaro fighting for the second spot. TGR Films getting involved in it. But Brendan Creason has dominated this heat, and he will come home the winner of heat race number 1. Brendan Creason will start on pole in the main, and a photo finish for second. Grant Hoover gets it over Flammable Camaro. So here are your heat race 1 results. The top 4 will advance to the main, but the rest will have to go to the last chance qualifier. As you can see, Brendan Creason, Grant Hoover, Flammable Camaro, and TGR Films will be in the main. Holographic Taco, Caleb Marinelli, Laker Productions all have to rely on that last chance qualifier. And Laker Productions, it's going to be even harder for him since he has a lot of damage on his car, and that will slow him down considerably. So now we move on to the second heat race. Logan Drayling, the fastest in this heat. Chase Bell, Brady Wilmington, Shane Wenzloff, the 2 Pacific Racing cars there. JJ Skippy, number 9 Rocks, and Riley Nyman? I don't know how to pronounce that. But anyway, only 4 will advance to the main just like before. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. Drayling and Bell. Drayling and Bell lead them off. 3 wide for second position there. Shane Wenzloff tried to get a run around the outside. You can see them all clumped together there. 4 wide. JJ Skippy to the inside. I don't know if that's going to work. It's not. They wreck. Wilmington's around. Skippy is in it. Number 9 Rocks with heavy amounts of damage. Shane Wenzloff with considerable damage as well. And there goes half the field. Wenzloff is able to drive away, so is Wilmington. And JJ Skippy was also able to drive the car away, but number 9 Rocks has too much damage to continue. Let's go back and see what happened. They're on the backstretch. And JJ Skippy tried to get to the inside of Wilmington, not knowing they were going 4 wide with Chase Bell up there on the top, as well as Shane Wenzloff. And he makes contact with Wilmington. Wilmington kind of crowded him down a little bit. Ooh, Riley Nyman barely missed it. You can see number 9 Rocks getting hard into the back of Shane Wenzloff. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. The car wasn't even able to run. That is going to be worrisome when we get to the last chance qualifier if he's even able to get the car back running. That might have knocked him out of the entire main right there, but I think the others are okay. JJ Skippy has quite a bit of damage, but Wilmington and Wenzloff, it looks like that they've got a lot of damage, but I think it won't hurt their performance too much. Plus, after all the qualifiers, if either of them make it in, they will have plenty of time to try to fix up those cars. Anyway, Drayling and Bell once again on the front row. Green flag back in the air. Riley Nyman trying to go for second. Not gonna work as Drayling continues to lead the heat. Here comes Chase Bell to his bumper. It'll probably be between these three. Ooh, Bell got really close there. Here they come off the corner. Bell to the outside of Drayling. Through 1 and 2 again. Oh, we have a spin. It's JJ Skippy. He spun around in the back. Spun coming off of turn number 4. And will that cause the caution? No, it won't cause the caution. We're still green. Here comes Chase Bell to the inside. They make contact. Bell up ahead now as they are fighting for this heat win. I believe this might be the last lap, but I'm not certain. Bell to the inside. Drayling going to try to get the run off, and he does. Oh, meanwhile, this is the fight for the transfer spot right here between Wenzloff and Wilmington. Here they come, side by side of the line. Drayling gets a great run off. And there's one more lap to go, it looks like. Yeah, that wasn't the final lap. That was 2 to go. Here comes Chase Bell up on the high side of Logan Drayling. Riley Nyman sitting there in third. Contact on the backstretch. Here comes Riley. Will he be able to catch them both? And coming around turns 3 and 4, Chase Bell tries to pull the crossover. Side by side to the line. Drayling's going to get the win in the heat. And, oh, Wilmington and Wenzloff make contact, and Wilmington turns Wenzloff around. Who's going to get the final transfer spot? It looks like Wilmington might get it. And he does as Wenzloff comes by, and Shane Wenzloff is going to have to rely on the last chance qualifier in order to make it in. And there you see JJ Skippy coming across the line. He will also have to rely on the last chance qualifier. So here is Heat Race 2 results. Logan Drayling, Chase Bell finishing 1-2 after an incredible and intense battle between those two. It'll be fun to see those two around the racetrack once we get to the main event. Riley Nyman surprisingly getting a 3rd place finish, and that will lock him into the main. Surprising because he started last, and he was one of the slowest, and he was the slowest car in qualifying, and he was able to make it in. Brady Wilmington, after making contact with Shane Wenzloff, kind of sent it in there a little too much and turned them both around. Got some more damage on the 62 car, but they're going to have to fix that up. But he is in the main. Shane Wenzloff, JJ Skippy, number 9 Rocks, have to rely on the last chance qualifier to make it in to the show. So now we go from 7 cars to 6 cars in the heats right now. Caleb Campbell starting on pole for Heat Race 3, and then you have Sportsfan 2009, pretty good dirt racer, kind of known for being a good dirt racer, kind of. Isaac Bean in the 93, a newcomer to the channel. Trivia May, Eddie Starr. That is Eddie Benzie there. For some reason he wanted to go as Eddie Starr for this race. And Ryan Kendall rounding out the field here in Heat Race number 3. 5 laps, just like usual. Green flag in the air. Caleb Campbell leads them down. Going into turn number 1. Coming off the corner. Oh, he slid up in front of the 82, and he's around, but he saves it. Caleb Campbell saves that car, and now he needs to pass a lot of drivers now as Sportsfan takes the lead. Coming to lap number 2, Isaac Bean trying to get to the inside. Sportsfan doing what he needs to do, hugging the inside. And here comes Isaac Bean now to the inside of Sportsfan. But he slides back up, and sports fans back on the inside. And already, Caleb Campbell back into a transfer spot, going for the win again. Here they come through the corner now. Sports fans still with the lead. Trivia May now going to take over second. Caleb Campbell third. Isaac Bean has fallen out of transfer spot. Now he's back in it. He's battling with Ryan Kendall for that fourth position. Sports fan doing what he needs to do. But Caleb Campbell, the odds are in his favor to win, as we've seen in the other heats that the pole sitter of each heat has won every time. Ryan Kendall having a big surge up to Caleb Campbell, trying to take third from Trivia May and second from Caleb. Caleb getting right to the back bumper of Sports Fan. Now they're 3 wide for the lead. Ryan Kendall trying to get the lead here. Isaac Bean making it 4 wide. This is the last lap. Caleb Campbell sliding up the racetrack out of a transfer spot. Is he going to be able to get back in it? As Isaac Bean is in the lead, he shoots the middle 3 wide, and it looks like he might do it. Isaac Bean is going to win the race. Caleb Campbell's going to advance. Trivia May and Eddie Starr will not. So here's heat race number 3. Let's actually, before we go over the results, let's look at the move by Isaac Bean on the last lap. Coming to the start-finish line, he was in 5th place. You see him there in the 93. Coming into turn number 1, Ryan Kendall getting to the inside of Caleb Campbell. He slid up just a little bit, and that was just enough for Isaac Bean to get through. And he made a 4-wide pass for the lead. Incredible job by Isaac Bean, pulling out clutch in the end. Isaac Bean will win the race. Sportsfan 2009 finishes second in a 3-wide photo finish for that spot. Caleb Campbell will get third, and Ryan Kendall will get fourth. Trivia May, Eddie Starr will have to rely on the last chance qualifier. Now we have the lineup for heat race number 4. Dylan Kroom and Josh Hayden, the top 2 there. And then we have Scarlett Rose, Jacob Hirschner, Trey Wright, and James Edwards in this heat here. We will have to see who will advance from this heat. Green flag is back in the air. 5 laps as usual. Oh, already we have an incident. Josh Hayden gets turned around by, I think it was the 10, and gets Scarlett Rose involved. Oh my. Let's go back and see what happened here on the opening lap. As they come across the start-finish line going into turn 1. Oh, it looks like Hirschner hooked him a little bit, and then Scarlett Rose finished the job there. Trey Wright in the 36 also got spun around. Scarlett's got a little bit of damage on the side, but it shouldn't affect her performance too much. And Josh Hayden, starting on the front row of this heat. That will definitely, I don't know if that'll affect his performance either, but he can't be too happy about that. Anyway, we're back under green here. Dylan Kroom still in the lead. See James Edwards trying to take it 3 wide there, not able to make it stick down there. Here comes Trey Wright in second. He's going to try to go for the lead, actually, as he goes to the outside of Dylan Kroom. Oh! The 2 takes out the 10. The 10 digs into the dirt, and the 10 goes upside down. Jacob Hirschner on his lid, and Josh Hayden sent him in. Let's go back and look at that again. Josh Hayden couldn't have been happy. He probably thought that the 10 turned him around on purpose. I can assure you that the officials are not going to like that. As yep, the 2 kind of just ran through the 10. And the 10 dug into the dirt, got upside down. Fortunately, it didn't look like he was going too fast when it happened, unlike back in the street stock race where it happened to Sean 239 and Shane Wensloff. So, and it looks like, honestly, it doesn't look like there's that much damage to the 10. He's out of the heat and will probably have to rely on the last chance qualifier. And they have also parked Josh Hayden for over-aggressive driving, and he will have to start at the back of the last chance qualifier. Interesting penalty there for Josh Hayden, which means there's only 4 cars left in the race. These 4 will be locked into the show no matter what happens, as there is no one else to take the 4th spot away. So it will be Trey Wright leading, Dylan Kroom second, and then James Edwards and Scarlett Rose in the back. Green flag is in the air. Oh, James Edwards is pulling off the track. Interesting for James Edwards. He knows that he's already in the heat. Maybe he doesn't want to risk tearing up his race car. But anyway, Dylan Kroom and Scarlett Rose battling for the lead here with Trey Wright behind them. Scarlett going to try to go to the outside. Crossover move. Dylan Kroom goes sliding off the corner, but he saves it. And now Scarlett Rose is leading this heat. Now Trey Wright trying to get back underneath Dylan Kroom there as they fight for second. Dylan Kroom took a shot at Scarlett Rose there, not able to make it stick. Here comes Trey Wright back on the inside. Scarlett Rose still leading. And that is the end of the heat, actually, and Scarlett Rose has won heat race number 4. So here are the results for heat race number 4. Scarlett Rose won. Dylan Kroom, Trey Wright, James Edwards will all make it in. We have reported that James Edwards had some sort of issue with the axle, the rear axle. And that is the reason why he pulled in. Jacob Hersner finishing in 5th. He's going to rely on the last chance qualifier, and Josh Hayden going to have to start last in the last chance qualifier. He was going to start in 8th, I believe, out of 10, but now he is starting at the very back. And so now, here comes the last chance qualifier. The bottom 2 drivers will not make the race. Holographic Taco, Shane Wenzloff, Trivia May, Jacob Hersner, Caleb Marinelli, JJ Skippy, Eddie Starr, Laker Productions, Number 9 Rocks, and Josh Hayden in this race. And those are the ones that will be going for a spot here. 10 cars, 5 laps, green flag is in the air. Or is it? I think it's actually a little longer. I don't remember if I made it 5 laps or 10 laps. I guess we'll find out. Holographic Taco leading the race, Trivia May in 2nd. Shane Wenzloff up there in 3rd, as you can see them pulling away, as several of the drivers aren't able to keep up. Probably because of damage. Here comes Shane Wenzloff up onto the outside. And Trivia May is going to get past Holographic Taco. And everyone's going to get past Holographic Taco. Is there a problem with the 13? Or maybe he's just sitting at the back. Meanwhile, this is the battle for the transfer spot right here. The 57 is really slow, but the 11 and 23 are fighting for the final transfer spot. Trivia May now leading, Shane Wenzloff behind. Oh, and Shane turns around Trivia May. May goes spinning. Will she be able to find a hole to get in? She gets in past the 10, and she's still in the main show, but she will not be winning the last chance qualifier, as I remember now. 5 laps for this heat. Shane Wenzloff ahead of Josh Hayden, who has gone from worst to 2nd. Not quite 1st yet. Maybe he can catch the 15 here in a bit. Here comes Eddie Starr to the inside, as they're now actually getting involved with the battle for the last transfer spot. As we come to the white flag, Shane Wenzloff leading, and there you see the battle for the transfer spot. Laker Productions has it now, but here comes JJ Skippy to the inside. You see just how much slower they're going compared to everyone else. And JJ Skippy is going to take that spot away from the 23. Meanwhile, back in turns 3 and 4, Shane Wenzloff will win the last chance qualifier. And here comes Laker Productions to the inside. Oh, he gets into the 11. He sends him up the track. And Laker Productions will make it into the show. And JJ Skippy will miss out alongside the 57 of Number 9 Rocks. So here are your results for the last chance qualifier. Shane Wenzloff wins. Eddie Starr 2nd. And I might have mentioned this will not count towards the Pacific Racing win total, since this was not the actual race. So just to point that out, Caleb Marinelli 3rd, Josh Hayden 4th, Holographic Taco in 5th, and then it goes Trivia May, Jacob Persner, and Laker Productions as the final driver who will make it in. JJ Skippy in the 11 and number 9 Rocks in the 57. DNQ'd, and I believe that is it for the heat races. Tomorrow, we will see the main event unfold, the main 20-lap race. This is your field, your starting lineup. They will not start 4 wide, by the way. I just arranged them that way. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is Left Turn Productions, signing out.